Everybody, and welcome back to Erlengrot. It is late spring, and today we're going to be doing a fair bit of animal maintenance, moving stuff around, selling our pigs, buying some new pigs, selling some eggs that we've been holding on to for a little while. Ladies here in the milking barn have been busy. In fact, the calving barn is nearly full. And, well, the ladies that we put over here initially, they've got another year to go before we would move them back over to the milking barn. But we might have to do something because of that 185 out of 200. And that 200 has been modified. That 200 has been modified from the base. And our oldest cows in here should be just 1.2. I don't think we have any 1.5 years. Yeah, 1.3s are the oldest. So they've got a little ways to go yet for they're going to be ready for artificial insemination. So we might, just for the sake of freeing up some space in the calving barn, we might move a few over here. Once we get our pigs swapped out, once we get our wool sold, we've got 5 pallets of wool. And we've got, I think, about 5 egg crates. 5 or 6 egg crates saved up. Once we get all that sold off, we've got herbicide we need to put down on our corn and sunflowers. Those in there. And let's go ahead and look here. Let's look at our oldest cows. 1.3. And let's move a load over here. And I might move a few more later on. Kind of balance these out a bit. And you can see that we haven't touched these 2 bale stacks of hay yet. But we are burning through the straw. In fact, our straw usage is just going up as we get more and more cows. Total numbers of cows, our straw usage is going up. Got just a little bit of straw left for last year, and that's pretty good because it looks like we're in the final growth stage, and we've got straw in field 7. We got straw in field 18 in the final growth stage. Gosh, if we have enough money, I would like to buy another field of straw. 160, 180, 92,000, or 249, 29, 300,000. I would like to buy another field of straw because we're burning through 7 bales of straw per day. That is with respect to our feeding 2 loads of mixed rations now. We're pretty much mixing up 2 full loads of TMR daily. We are then taking 2 bales of straw over to, that's interesting. We're taking 2 bales of straw because it is Berkshire, right? Berkshire. Yep, it's time to get rid of them. 2 bales of straw to our milking barn and 3 bales of straw to our calf barn per day. And then occasionally it's a bale of straw up here to the pigs. Now we're only going through 4 bales of hay per day. 2 bales per TMR load. And on occasion, we're taking a bale of hay up to the sheep. But that is definitely not a daily occurrence. So when that hay bale stack there on the side of the building where the straw is, when that is done, I think we're going to convert that over to a straw stack and try to have 3 straw stacks to the 2 hay stacks. Because as we continue to grow our dairy operation, well, our straw usage and our hay usage is just going to go up even more. So there we go. And now let's get some more Berkshires. So that's $8,400 income and just under $3,000 expense. So about $5,400 of profit per load of pigs. Pretty much what we got last spring. And we've already filled up the feed troughs, so our food consumption really isn't going to be that much. We're not going to have to feed our pigs for a while, because we basically have fed them to the level of the adult pigs, and we won't have to worry about that. These guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and make the number of trips I need to make in order to swap out all these pigs. And I'll bring you back once we are ready to transition over to wool and egg sales. We are almost at $90,000. We got $87,000 from our pigs. Brought another load of 1.3-year-old dairy cows over to the milk shed. They'll be ready. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got 5 boxes of eggs. Now I have to say that I really got to wonder how useful are chickens. I mean, really. Do you all use chickens at all? I mean, this is basically a year's worth of eggs. I haven't sold eggs at all, unless I think I did a video on selling eggs. But I haven't sold eggs since that video. I really don't know when that was, but say it's been quite a while. Maybe a year. These are some pretty rotten eggs. Year-old eggs. Now we only have 20 chickens, but still, We do have a rooster, so the we're getting chicks and eggs combined. So if we didn't have the rooster, we would get some more eggs than we are. But still, they're low maintenance. They take barely no food at all. I mean, 3,000 liters of wheat a year to keep them fed. You need to feed them like once every, gosh, I don't know, once every twice a year or something, it seems like. So there is our wool sold. $3,800 of wool. Sorry about that. And our eggs. Oh, the supermarket right around the corner. We get about $700 for our rotten eggs. All right, $91,000, almost $92,000. So just enough to buy that other plot of wheat. Except we need to do some herbicide application, and well, that itself is going to take a while, and we're going to have to buy some herbicides, so I don't think we're going to have enough to get that extra field. Park that there. Well, the astute among you may have noticed that we mowed some grass yesterday. And take a look. Our pH and our nitrogen not changed. So I mowed this section up here. Let's go to here. So I mowed this, that, and that yesterday. And the pH didn't drop. The nitrogen didn't drop. And it only gave me a yield of 65% on this plot and this plot, while it gave me a yield of 85% on this plot, for the most part. Yeah, so I've only played this map and Kleinhau with respect to precision farming. So I don't know if there's something just messed up with grass in general. If there's something messed up with grass and this map, or what. But I should have better yields than I am seeing. With the grass, but for whatever reason, I'm not. just want to make sure that the ground is changing color. Yep. Okay, we are killing weeds. The rest of the day is going to be just spent putting herbicide down on our two sunflower fields and our two cornfields. Now, we did, I think, pick up in the last video a cornfield. And I did some work on that cornfield off camera. Did a little game hackery in basically allowing me to put down 2 applications of manure. So we've got that field up pretty much to where it needs to be with respect to nitrogen. Put lime down, even though we shouldn't have. Once crop comes up, you don't want to put lime down because it can burn it. We put lime down. So that field is pretty much set for pH. Also, once I get turned around here and lock this in, set cruise, and let's take a look. So we bought field 19, if you remember. And then we did our soil sampling. It is a mix of loamy sand, sandy loam, and loam. And we basically applied our pH, our lime to get it up to optimal pH levels. And I came through and put down 2 coats of manure, which got us up pretty much where we need to be for the given soil types and corn. So we've got that done. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to buy field 21 because we need to herbicide these 2 fields here, and we need to herbicide fields 2 and 4 over at the main farm. Let's get turned around and we'll take a look once more at the growth and maybe talk a little bit about what's coming up in a future video. So we got wheat in fields 3 and 23, but they are a growth. No, they are up to, okay, they have caught up with the other fields of wheat. Okay, so all of our wheat is at the same growth stage. We bought field 7 with wheat, field 18 with wheat, so we've got 4 fields of wheat. Once that's ready to harvest, we're going to, basically harvest that, bale it, and put those bales in the appropriate bale stacks. We've got 5, 6, 8, and 20. We've got 4 fields of canola. It is also in its last growth state. And if we take a look at our seasons menu, so wheat, we're not going to be able to pull wheat off until mid-summer. Canola is going to be ready to come off in mid-summer also. So I expect both wheat and canola to be ready in mid-summer. Let's get turned around and then I'll talk a little bit more about what we else got going on. So we got the canola harvest also to come in around midsummer. Meanwhile, our corn is back a stage. It's back 1 stage from field 19 that we bought. Sunflowers are back a stage also. Take a look at our animal screens. We've got 162 cows in the milk shed. Of course, 12 of those are younger cows that we just moved over there that are 1.3 years old. Still technically newborn, but by year's end, they will be ready for artificial insemination. Got 179 cows in our calving shed. And we're going to run out of room. PDQ on those. Let's take a look. 0.4, 0.1, 0.2, 5, 0.0s. So I expect we're going to be full up on our cows come summertime. Just got ourselves a new load of pigs. We won't have to worry about the piggly wigglies for a while. We got to probably put a little straw in there for them. But we won't have to worry about the pigs. Sheep. We've got a couple lambs we can send off to market. I've just been selling sheep as we get sheep. Keep 40 in there so we don't max that out at 50. And then we got 25 chickens. I think the max is 30 for this particular area. We got one rooster. Got a couple chicks in there we could get rid of. But yeah, 3,300 liters of wheat for our chickens. So guys, that's going to do us for today's episode. I want to thank you for coming out and watching once again. We are winding down our gameplay here on Erlengrot. I will probably be doing some more grass work. Taking a look at the forecast. We got some rain in the forecast. Good skies, rain. To pad up our grass in the fermenter. We've got plenty of hay for now, so probably look about maybe making hay in a second cut of hay, or a second cut later in the year. But we need to get that silage packed up in there, and we need as much straw as possible because, man, we are going to be burning through straw. Now we could shift over and go back to slurry because we have a mountain of manure. Literally a mountain of manure for both our cow sheds that will probably hold us for next year's fertilizing easy. If we start running low on straw, we could just shift over and only use it to feed, which would cut back our straw usage quite a bit. So until next time, happy farming.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.